Anthony Crimmins, Stick Star Productions, THSLL live stream coverage of the second Final Four matchup at the Division I level. In this matchup, a rematch of last year's state championship. Last year, it was the Jesuit Rangers, led by an amazing senior class, able to finally get that elusive title. And they defeated their rivals, the Scots, from Highland Park. It was 9-4. And now they're going to run it back. They're going to play here for a shot to get into the finals, not for the championship. They will match up with the winner of the last Final Four matchup, which was ESD over the Woodlands, a battle of the undefeateds. This is the championship rematch. I'm joined today by Kyle Saunders. Kyle, last game was amazing.
Unbelievable game.
Is this game going to be amazing also?
I would expect so. These two schools not far from each other. Kids know each other really well. No love lost between these two programs. So I expect them to be competing at an extremely high level. Again, the season's on the line for both of these guys. Championship rematch. Got to imagine that Highland Park is a chip on their shoulder. The Jesuit Rangers, they're always out to compete hard. This is going to be a fun one as we go here to the opening face-off.
They want to get back to the title game. Take a shot at going back-to-back. Derek Thompson's final season. He's been on the sidelines, I believe, 14 years for the Scots.
7 state titles right now?
I believe so.
Something like that. A lot. More than anyone else in the history of Texas lacrosse.
Here's the first one. Kyle Massimilian getting the ball over to Christopher Walker. Massimilian heading to Harvard. Walker to Georgetown. And let's go ahead and settle in. Again, tweet at us. Let's go ahead and get this party started. And we'll do that by recognizing our title sponsor, Josie Records. We appreciate Josie Records. Our first quarter sponsor is Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/stickstylacrosse. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. This first possession has been frenetic. Owen Siebold back in action, playing for the Scots. He was not available the first time that these two teams played. And he is a big deal at X for them.
Yeah, a lot of the offense goes through Siebold. He's headed to Cuse. He's going to apply a ton of pressure, look to distribute over the top to shooters or inside to guys on the crease.
He forces everyone to turn around. Everyone has to get their eyeballs back behind the cage. Of course, tweet at us. What's in your heart? What's on your mind? The final of 4 games today. We've been dialed in, and it's been a lot of fun. We're looking forward to this game, though, as well. 6 o'clock start time.
Nelson bearing down the pipe. Not sure if that was a shot or if he's trying to find his teammate, Max Holson, back there on the back pipe, but looks like maybe an errant pass. Jesuit looks to clear it. Long first possession there for Highland Park. Ran nearly 2 minutes off the clock. Enjoyed that one a little bit. And now Jesuit clears the ball.
Here comes Grayson Hassel. Moving down the field. Here's Sprock with the ball. Sprock, he's heading to Virginia. He's guarded by the Georgetown commit, Walker. Walker loves to just throw all the checks.
Yeah, what stands out to me immediately looking at this end of the field is the sheer size that Highland Park is throwing down on defense. I mean, it looks like all of these guys are like 6'5 plus. They're huge, they're long, they're rangy. That's a great job on ball.
Broken stick there.
Just got to get off the field, see if Jesuit can capitalize on numbers. Flag goes flying way high in the air. He's pumped to throw it.
Christopher Walker just got physical right there. Oh, nice shot by Burnham, and a nice save there by Doak Walker, the freshman, the lone freshman who gets a lot of burn for the Scots. Great save. Man up, man down, brought to you by the Lone Star Alliance. Lone Star Lacrosse, experience. Sorry, totally messed that up, trying to watch and read at the same time. I'm going to do that again. The MCLA is a national organization of non-NCAA men's college lacrosse program. The MCLA exists to provide quality college lacrosse experience when NCAA lacrosse does not exist. Thank you. Man up opportunity. Lots of ball movement. Haven't gotten a shot yet. Force a rotation. You're not.
Oh, we banged that off the pipe. That was as close to going in as it could have, folks. Jesuit retains possession off the rebound. Successful penalty kill there for the Scots, and we're all back to even strength, 6 on 6.
Even up.
Jesuit's going to make a sub here. Jack Tabor's going to run off to get Peter Buell back on the offensive side of the field here. There's Buell carrying his guy to the corner. Looks like they might be looking to go two-man on this side.
Little two-man action. Swing it over the top to the backside. They're going pass down, pick down in the corners. Jacob Jackson moves it through to Sprott, over to Buell, back up to Hassel.
Both of these teams going to look to enjoy their possessions. I mean, Jesuit, right now, they're over the 3-minute mark for this one. There's the timer. Oh, a little one-handed take. Timer's still on. Probably going to have about 22 seconds left on this timer. See if they can keep this ball over. Looks like both those guys stepped off at different times. Going to go ahead and give them the over and back call. Scots are looking for a quick whistle. Ref says, wait a second, you can't start with the ball running.
Not so fast. 0-0.
Yeah, we're 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter, and this is just the third possession of the game. Both of these teams, they're going to enjoy theirs. See what Highland Park does here.
Here's a pick down, and a fade, and a double, and a ball down, and an Aiden Johnston.
That ball looks like it might skate.
Contact.
Contact. Got pushed right into the Highland Park sideline. It's a big play there to extend that possession. Great job on the double team. They can't handle the first clearing pass. Turn it right back over here. The Scots with another second chance opportunity. Bears down, kicks that thing to X. Looking up to the shooting corner. Highland Park looks kind of condensed right now. Once the ball goes through X, they seem kind of tight over the top above GLE.
Need to create a little more space. Here's Siebold, the initiator. They look inside. That's what he does. He draws that attention.
They swing it over. Look to carry out.
And they are out.
They're out.
Clearing the ball the first time, very important. They're out, but they're not in. Oh,
there's a lot of hard checks being thrown.
He could be the king of them, though.
Big time ground ball there. Uh-oh. Here's where they're really dangerous.
It's off the foot.
Huge save by Luke Milliken.
If you want to take a look at a preview, go to our Twitter handle. We broke it down. Obviously, Luke Milliken has the opportunity and the ability. Timeout taken by Carl Lynch.
Looks like a timeout by Cartoon Carl. Dialing it in there.
Is it Jesuit or is it Jesuit?
Pull up online.
Jesuit.
We've got a recent alum here in the box, so we'll get back to you on that.
Timeout
Or tweet at us. Let us know.
by Jesuit. Sponsored by Carl Lynch. Carl Lynch, he's the man. Brought to you by Carl Lynch. Currently serves as the head coach for SMU, but has coached around North Texas at the collegiate ranks for some time. He wanted to help support the live streams, and we appreciate it. Please check out the Cartoon Carl segment next year when we're back on the mic. SMU made it to LSA Championship. They're the two-time defending LSA champs. Congratulations, Coach Lynch. We appreciate your support. We are settled in for this game, and then we're going to be settling in for 2 more tomorrow, and that's Championship Day. Championship Sunday. ESD taking on the winner of this contest at the Division I level, and Greenhill and Rockwall both survive and advance. Survive and advance, folks.
That's the name of the game in the second season. At this point, only 2 teams in the state get to end their season on a win. We'll figure out who those are tomorrow. Everyone else, they go home with the L. See what Highland Park looks to do out of this timeout.
My guess is they're looking to score.
They're going to look to score. It's 0-0. Someone's got to eventually, right?
Yes. That's the name of the game, scoring.
Little different flow than we saw in the last game, right? Game was explosive early on. Kind of carry one side out of that invert, pull a guy off the crease, and look to cut ball side. Another big save there by Milliken.
Off of his shin.
Yeah, it didn't feel good, but he's fine. Now Jesuit looks to clear it. They get it to the short stick. They're carrying out.
That's John Michael Pretty's younger brother right there. Number 32, Matthew Pretty. Not to be undersold, a dynamic athlete in his own right. He's clearing the ball up, and he's working his way off the field. Right now, they get the ball behind to Daniel Burnham. He's carrying with Cade Sawstad. He's drawing the Cade Sawstad matchup. They're going to let Sprock deal with Chris Walker up top.
Sprock's going to have a go here.
Well, actually, that's Gabe Galbraith on the field.
Just kind of skipping into it. Bang it down and through. Back over the top. They'll go again here. Look to pick up.
They're going to be patient. They're trying to get that motion on the backside.
Oh.
Daniel Burnham gets it going first.
Nice little lefty pull there. Shoots that thing. It's a kind of a strange kick. Hopped up off the turf pretty high. It didn't look like from his release point that thing was going to jump up that high. Didn't look like Doak Walker expected it to either. But results the same nonetheless. 1-0. Here with just under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Jesuit Rangers lead Highland Park 1-0.
1-0 indeed. First quarter is brought to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. We're definitely making the switch. I've been told that's happening, so just go ahead and make the switch also.
She's the boss, so listen to her, Crim.
That's right. We are making the switch in the Crimmins household. And Highland Park's going to want to switch into goal scoring mode here in a second. It's 1-0. They've had plenty of possessions. They've rung a couple off the frame of the goal. They've hit Luke Milliken in his massive shins twice. Abnormally large shins. Oh my God.
Unbelievable handle there and traffic. And I think that's one of the big keys defensively for Jesuit is you got to try and make sure you keep feet. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't want to cough into the mic there, but defensively, I think if you're the Rangers, you want to keep balls out of the crease area, right? They're going to look to initiate. They're going to have cuts down both pipes, and you want to keep balls out of there and invite them almost to pull the deep ones on Luke Milliken because he's going to be up to task from anywhere from like 12 to 13 out.
Over and back. Jesuit coaches, they're super excited about that one. They're still letting it. They're just letting them have it. Okay.
You can hear it in our headsets. We're up here in the booth. Here we go. Ball's back here to Siebold. Kind of carrying out. Leans in. Whammy. Bangs it up. They swing it. Highland Park just trying to settle in here. Trying to get out of the gates here offensively, as you mentioned. They look inside. There it is.
Max Holsom back. He gets it from Parker Alexander. Max Holsom back with the bucket. It's tied at 1. Lots of possession for the Scots. And it's all tied up. Quality contest between these two teams. If you're watching, go ahead and tweet at us at StickStarLax, at StickStarATX.
It's a great look. He's just open on that back pipe. I mean, that's what you want to avoid. Once they get a couple of them like that inside, just truck stick.
Kyle Massimilian is a huge human.
Huge. Huge. He's headed to Harvard. He's one of the more impressive athletes playing the game in the state right now, I would say. He gets out and runs in the open field. He looks fairly deer-like. That's going to go Highland Park's way.
Do you think people are a little dialed in, a little tuned up out there?
They're tuned up. They are, it's tense in the stands. Refs are hearing it on every call. This is a big matchup. Like we talked about, no love lost between these two. Two proud programs. Here's Siebold. That's a tough word call he takes there. Jesuit ball, 12 seconds left here in the first.
The first quarter and the first half are both presented to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less.
Oh, great effort there in the ride by Alexander to win that ball back, force his man out of bounds.
There's still a ball on the field. Nice little slew foot there. No, a little one time by the ref here. A slew foot is actually a trip, so that's not a good reference. In hockey, right?
Happens.
Yeah. My foot, slew foot, I passed out.
1-1 here as the first quarter comes to an end. A lot of possession, very few possessions from a volume standpoint. I mean, I think Jesuits only had 2 here, maybe 3. Highland Park finally got their first goal, broke that goose egg. They're towards the end. 1-1. Someone's got to provide a spark here, right?
Somebody's got to provide a spark. Maybe make an electric play. Maybe the first half is still sponsored by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Maybe we need to thank Josie Records and their 15,000 square foot music mecca.
Place is amazing.
Place is amazing. Vinyl records. All kinds of great stuff. Collectibles, new releases, CDs, tapes. If you have the iTunes favorites list, right? All you do, okay, like the iTunes, the new releases.
Okay.
They make them into records.
Just right away.
They're already there. Okay, so you're like, man, I love this. I want to hear this on vinyl. That was a good reference, but it's not PG. So we're just going to keep it moving. Right? We're going to keep it moving. We'd like to also thank Bridge Lacrosse. They're Stickstar, friends of THSLL and Stickstar Productions, Bank of America Merrill Lynch, and then THSLL Stickstar Production supporter, the Headstrong Foundations. Go ahead and please help them out. Check them out at headstrong.org.
Second quarter action coming to you, like we said, knotted at 1 here. 2 perennial Texas powerhouses going at it. Rematch of the 2016 state championship game, in which Jesuit was able to come away with that victorious 7-5. Highland Park hasn't forgotten about it. Here's Massimilian winning it forward. Jesuit goes double pull. They can't run him down. Highland Park settles into this possession.
Seabold being covered by Dixon Smith. Transitions the ball over the top to John House, also a captain on the Highland Park football team and linebacker.
They got football guys. They got guys. Lots of dudes.
They got guys.
Great athletes, top to bottom on this roster.
Here's Alexander Paxton. Moved to the backside to Sitton. Sitton, potent goal scorer, righty lefty. He's got game.
Yeah, he can raise up on the run too.
Here's House again. You go over the head. Nice takeaway there by Aiden Johnston.
Yeah, just ripped him. Said, "Give me that." That's going on the ground. Tough ground ball scrum ensues here.
Here's Luke Milliken, 2016 MVP of the state championship game.
Ripped it up. Kid played out of his mind in that game. Well deserving. And Jesuits out. Across midfield. They come and get a touch in the box. Bang it down the alley through X. They'll look to settle in now.
This game is tight. They are both working hard to create opportunities, but they don't want to make mistakes. Tightened up.
Yeah, both pretty disciplined. Really aren't looking to take too many chances. We go, balls up over the top. Jesuits on the same page now. They'll look to get going.
They walk it up. On ball pick. They look to fade. They pick again.
Great job on ball there.
Sostad is not the matchup you're looking for. Sprock gets under on Walker. Walker maybe one too many checks. Gets to the rack.
Jesuit going to the two-man game quite a bit here to initiate their offense. Pass down, pick down, or they'll carry down, look to attack from that wing. Fading on the backside often.
Here's another pick.
Another long possession here.
Diligent in their possession. Lots of picks. The picks are going to force you to play it right every single time.
Yeah, you're going to have to communicate through it. Make sure that you've got a plan and you're talking to each other. That's a great explosive move there.
That is an explosive move right there. That is a average call.
That one's tough. That's a tough one to take. Can't tell if it's a hold or a slash. We'll find out here soon enough.
It looked like a great play by a man who's going to play lacrosse at Virginia, but the penalties usually have a way of kind of working their way out, right?
I would agree.
So, but this is a man-up opportunity. Man up, man down. extra man opportunity brought to you by the Lone Star Alliance. D1 teams in the LSA include Arkansas, North Texas, Oklahoma, SMU, TCU, Texas Tech, Houston, LSU, Texas, A&M, and Texas State.
1-4-1. They pull a guy off the crease, look to go three-man wheel on that left side.
What do we say about the ball?
It don't lie. The ball has never lied in its life.
Its desire is to continue to tell the truth. It's pursuit of truth.
Is noble. No, Highland Park looks to just run the timer down on this man down to get even.
And there's
still
a
down one. Oh, great look over the back pipe there.
Tough. And the thing about Milliken is you don't want to warm him up.
No,
because when he's hot, he's warm, and when he's warm, he's steamy.
And that's the thing, is against him, you really don't want to settle for too many outside ones. You know, you can beat him from deep, but it can't just be vanilla. You know, it's got to be hard high bouncers. You've got to have some deception, hide your stick,
A little leaner.
Yeah, but really, you want to get the balls to the front of the cage and score in close on him, as you do with most quality goaltenders. If you're not just yoking the ball super hard from the outside, it's going to be tough to beat him. So I think the idea is to try and get balls on top of the crease, get goals, hopefully get them down, and then you get the defense compressed inside, and now maybe instead of taking them from 12, you get shooting opportunities from 10 where he's got a little less reaction time.
Right. Timeouts are brought to you by Carl Lynch. We appreciate his support. Carl Lynch helped SMU punch their ticket to the MCLA National Tournament in California by defeating Oklahoma in the championship. Brought to you live by Stickstar Productions. Their second LSA championship in a row. Of course, Stickstar Productions are brought to you by Josie Records, locations in Kansas City, Tulsa, and their largest location in Dallas. Tell them you heard about the store on the Stickstar Productions. Go to josierecords.com, at Josie Records on Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Stickstar Lacrosse.
Here we go. Highland Park goes uppers. Be 6-on-5 here. In this 1-3-2 look right now. Over the top. Cut one through. Overlap on the backside.
Little fake flip. Seabold still's got it. They look inside. They look down low. Over the top. Round and round she goes.
Banger.
Let's go. Alexander. Parker Alexander, the older brother, heading to Carolina. 2-1. Scotties go up. It's a game of runs. If this is your first time watching us, thanks for dialing it in. It won't be the last time you hear us say game of runs. We'll say it roughly 1 million times. Great setup we got up here. We got Reggie on the 1s and 2s. And then we got Adolfo Laurel on the camera. And we got Christopher Walker with the GB. Throws it to Cade Sawstead. Smooth. Dynamic. They pass down. Oh my gosh. Brad Fritz, the godfather of Highland Park lacrosse. Watching from Vietnam? What is that, like a 2-hour time difference? Here's Rodegast.
Loses it. Nice little hockey back to himself. Looks up.
What day is it there? Is it backwards or forwards? How far? I don't even know how that
today's
works.
Saturday, so I think it's at least Wednesday there.
I was going to say Wednesday myself. Timeouts are brought to you by Carl Lynch. They're still brought to you by Carl Lynch. If you haven't watched any games, Carl Lynch, sensational person. We might just play the Cartoon Carl segment from the other day. Just kidding. Reggie said, no, we're not. Cartoon Carl, we'll have that segment next year, though. He couldn't get that done, his production guy, because they are in charge of graphics for Primus. Go ahead, children. Go ahead and pick up some Primus at Josie Records. Little vinyl. Go ahead. They've got a 15,000 square foot music mecca.
Huge.
Place is amazing. They hold events there, live performances by local bands. They actually print local bands' records on vinyl. They have these machines. It's an amazing process.
On site?
No, not there. At another place. It's pretty cool, actually. They'll have food trucks there. Maybe a little coffee bar. Maybe some DJs mixing it up. It's the spot for music in Dallas. Make sure you go and check it out. At Josie Records on Twitter. Let's go ahead and give them 5,000 new Twitter followers. That's how many people we got watching right now. And go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And what's going to happen out of this timeout? Go.
Just throw it right to me. I like it. I like it. Jesuit's gonna come out here. They're really looking for someone to provide a spark here. They gotta get one answer back. They went up 1. They've given up the last 2.
Mathematics.
Yeah, that's math. Looks like they're gonna go back to this pass down, pick down. They look to seal and fade out of the crease here, swing the ball, and they got him if they can find him.
Are they sealing or are they just cutting?
Kind of exchanging.
A little
kind of
exchange.
Exchanging. Maybe looking to seal their own guy.
They should.
A little bit.
That's a good look. They look inside.
They bang it inside. Highland Park's up to task.
And they give it to the deer. It's
funny. They're full of deer.
If you have ever seen this guy, like, in life, like on the field at the same time, you say, oh my gosh. They make people that big, but they do. Kate Saw said, really that big. True story.
Highland Park's got a ton of those. You just look at their sideline. The size difference is extremely noticeable.
Played them on the 7th, 8th grade level this year. They had 2 guys who were 6'3" to 6'4", which is abnormal. But they have a lot of them. So here comes Owen Seabold. He's also 6'3".
Little high step.
Yeah.
Nice little change of direction. His head is always up.
Yeah. Oh.
Little touch pass over the top. Ground ball ensues. Big time GB there.
Scampering.
Escape move. They're going to go all the way over with it. Heads up. Can't find the man. Back over. Highland Park doing a good job getting back into their ride. They're up and they're out box side. Jesuit gets a touch. 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. These teams offensively need someone to provide a spark.
Number 13, Knox Higginbotham, right? Some immediate candidate for the all-name team that we don't have.
No, pick him up. He's on it.
We're going to make one, though.
I'm going to say he's on it. All-name team coming your way. If you have nominees for the all-name team, statewide all-name team, make sure that you tweet at us at Stickstar Report 17, right? Or at Stickstar Lax. Ball goes out of bounds on a through look. Can't handle.
They have to be real names. Agreed, Reggie. That makes sense. Real names.
Texas lacrosse players. They need to be human beings.
Fictitious. That's not going to work.
And verifiable.
Right.
Verifiable.
Verifiable.
Veritable.
It's game 4 for me. Game 2 for at Stickstar ATX. Still coming strong. Feel like he's slipping a little bit. Just kidding.
Slow down. Slow down. That's a fair chirp, though. Here we go. 2-1. Highland Park timeout. What are they going to do out of this timeout?
Neil Hayes. He's
What's Neil Hayes going to do out of this timeout?
He's saying yoking the ball. When he is hot, he's warm. When he is warm, he's steamy. # commentator ? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. That's right. We're coming live here.
He's yelling.
That's right.
That's what that exclamation mark is.
Yep, he's excited about the commentating.
We appreciate him following along, getting involved in the conversation.
He loves it. He's watching. Must love it. Gunnar Rawlings. Good production value from Stickstar Lax for state semis at Jesuit Lacrosse. Get it. Gunnar Rawlings throwing down the cutoff jean shorts, which is a very strong look. Correct. They won, and they also beat Memorial, I believe. All kinds of lacrosse action. Right now, HP trying to get it going. That timeout was brought to you by Carl Lynch. Lots of timeouts in this first half so far. Carl Lynch.
The timeouts.
Carl Lynch getting all the mentions. Great sponsorship opportunities for you next year. Here's a little rollback.
Follow. Seal inside. Oh, I like it.
Oh, I like it indeed. Did you know they ran that play for the win at the Meadowlands against Lawrenceville? That was Austin Mai getting a feed from Dylan Zweifel back then. Historian. Look at that. Elliot Nelson just got dumped inside. Little tight one-on-one, little dangle, little shovel through X, little look inside, little
buckets.
Oh, that's Cooper Canese. Coop, he's a bad man.
Number 9, he's fired up. He's way pumped. Kid loves to compete.
Cooper Canese, younger brother of Colby Canese, dropped a tough one today, played really well in a losing effort against Towson.
Unbelievable season for Colby up at Penn State. Freshman starting, ripped it up all season. Proud of him representing Texans at the next level.
Coop-a-loop.
Come on, bring your green hat. Here we go.
I believe the assist was from Elliot Nelson behind.
Strong battle.
With holding, is that Jay McCracken out there?
Would appear so. It's pretty far away.
Listen to this. Consider HP D2 goalie and superhero Major Power for the all-name team. Sign him up. Major Power? Is that 2 first names or is that 2 last names?
It's 2 strong ones.
2.
So regardless, that's one all-name team member.
He's got to thank his parents.
Nothing can stop him. He's all the way up on the all-name team right now. Right, Jesuit, they got it going, but need a little juice right now.
Need a little juice. A little staggered screen here.
If you need some juice, why don't you go ahead and subscribe?
Oh, they get it right there.
Jack Tabor getting to the middle, number 9.
Jack Tabor, unassisted, runs off of that staggered screen, carries that lefty alley, rolls back, gets to the middle, bangs it home. Just like that, it's 3-2.
That was timely. That was a timely finish.
Gave them the juice they needed, a little bit of spark. If you guys need some of that,
then you shouldn't get any Zip Fizz because they're not a sponsor. You should go ahead and subscribe to Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. The long summer months, they're coming. You know that, Bill. We run an awesome commercial. They are a sponsor for the Dynamo. You'll see in the commercial, this guy just keeps getting hit in the head with a soccer ball. He says, I don't want to get hit in the head with a soccer ball anymore. So then what does he do? Switches to Frontier Utilities and saves money.
try and retain possession for the remainder of the half.
Grayson Hassel, no relation to Don't Hassle My Hoff. The ball's going to move now to Sprock, back to Hassel. Again, no relation. Back to Sprock, guarded by Walker. Back to Hassel. Hassel, guarded by the long stick. They show with the shorty, House. House guarding Tabor. They're giving Peter Buell the short stick treatment. Oh.
They're staggered screen again. Just kind of clear the second guy through.
HP D'ing up because they are big and athletic. Here's Tabor trying to get to the middle. It's 3-2, 25 seconds left here in the first half. This thing has flown right by. Engage warp speed. Oh!
That's a beauty of a finish there. Throws his hands twice. Goes twister to the near side corner. David Sprock just attacking that pipe. Unbelievable finish. And he ties it up at 3. Great possession by the Rangers. They needed it.
Game of run.
They're on a 2-goal run.
You've never heard us say that unless you've watched us for more than one game. 15 seconds left in the first half. We're going to have a lot of awards to hand out here at the end. The first thing we're going to look for is the utility electric play of the day. I don't think we've seen that yet in this game, have we? I'm going to take that silence as affirmation.
Just thinking here, but no, not quite yet. I got a feeling we're going to see something more here. Unbelievable ground ball. Unbelievable ground ball.
In the last game, the unbelievable ground ball was our electric play of the day. It was by the finesse lord, Paxton Marks, and it ended up queuing up the game, the goal that put ESD into the lead by our man of the match, Josie Records man of the match, Sean Tran.
Both teams head to the locker room now. Same spot we were in to start the game 2 quarters ago. It's 3-3 here in the state semifinal. Highland Park versus Jesuit, rematch of the 2016 title game. Got 24 minutes left of lacrosse. Hope you guys will join us here after the break. Kyle Saunders here with Anthony Crimmins and Stickstar Productions. We'll see you guys here in just a little bit.
Cable, insurance, electricity. What the?
Sometimes, looking at your energy bill can be like getting hit on the head with a soccer ball. Discover how much you could save by switching to Frontier Utilities. It's the same electricity you have now for less.
Nice. Whoa! I don't think I need you this month, Luis.
Oh, very good.
Frontier Utilities, a proud sponsor of the Houston Dynamo.
Impact, so we couldn't be happier to be a part of this event.
94 cents of every dollar we received from this event went straight to service members.
Just finished 24 hours. I think I checked and we raised $65,490.
We both played in the first game to kick off the 24-hour game. We got to stand together at the opening ceremony.
I've just been blessed. At my age of 57, I can still get up and run them down this field with some of the young guys.
The level of play is it's extremely competitive. It's clean, it's hard fought, but it's competitive.
Stay tight, go, go, go! We're out there having fun. Everybody's laughing when we're hitting. Good time.
It was certainly an honor just to be on the field with those guys.
It's really a way to spend time with my dad and to give back to the country and all the troops who have served and even the ones who have fallen for us.
The military is very strong in our family, and it's something that I hope my family will keep doing.
My daughter is a pilot in the Air Force, and we just want to support the military and all they do. We know the things that they give up.
I think it's a great cause just to give back to everyone who gave to us.
Why wouldn't you want to volunteer your time to the people that fight for our freedom in this country to enable us to play this great game?
Veterans need support, encouragement, positive opportunities for them to get together and engage with the community. Events like this give us something to live for, give us something to hope for, give us something on our calendar every year for us to look forward to doing. We really appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to be a part of this.
Yeah, here we go. Time. I can feel it right here. It's going to happen.
That's what it's all about right there.
Thank you, veterans!
Support those that have supported you.
It only takes 24 hours to make a difference.
Pick up a stick, come play.
Open up your heart. Do some good. Be selfless. In this really selfish world, find a way to do some good. And in some small way, say thank you.
Shoot out for soldiers!
Soldiers need you. The shootout needs you. Go do it.
Hoorah!
24 hours.
One game, one goal. Support our troops.
Cable, insurance, electricity. What the?
Sometimes, looking at your energy bill can be like getting hit on the head with a soccer ball. Discover how much you could save by switching to Frontier Utilities. It's the same electricity you have now for less.
Nice. Oh! I don't think I need you this month, Luis.
Oh, very good.
Frontier Utilities, a proud sponsor of the Houston Dynamo.
second half action brought to you by Josie Records. We had a little technical difficulty due to the Wi-Fi, the internet, but we're back. This is game 4 of the day, and we're having a great time. We appreciate everyone dialing in. Again, Stickstar Productions, brought to you by Josie Records in conjunction with the THSLL. Anthony Crimmins joined by Kyle Saunders. Kyle, what are you looking to see here in this third quarter that is sponsored by Iron Planet?
Coming out of halftime, I think both coaches have to be happy with where they're at. Obviously, it's a tie game. It's tight. I think, if it's me, I'm just communicating with my guys to continue to try and make the right play, complete the passes, and take advantage of every possession. You want to have quality possessions. You want to limit your mistakes. You're playing a great opponent. This time of the year, mistakes will cost you, so you want to make sure you're limiting those. Highland Park with an early turnover there in their first possession. Now Jesuit works hard to clear the ball. This is Milliken out and running.
Milliken is a skilled goalie. He can definitely come upfield and apply pressure. Trey Wiederick does a good job of working for the ball. Highland Park settles into a defensive set. The Scots were up 3-1.
Yeah, they went down 1-0, up 3-1, and then Jesuit went on their 2-goal run there to end the first half of play. Nice little pickup. They bang it through, swing it back over the top, look to up pick to get this short stick matchup. Gets hung up on the pick, staggered screen. Swings it again. Carries hard. Another up pick. That's going to be a moving screen. Good call there. Want to be careful there not to roll the ball. Luckily, the Highland Park player just picked it right up. Just want to drop that thing. Avoid a delay. That would have been a costly penalty.
Can't take those kinds of penalties here. Got to clear the ball the first time as well. That's a convenient little turnover there. HP starts with the ball.
From Highland Park, I think I'm probably going to look to invert, kind of grind out these short sticks behind the Jesuit. Here's Jesuit out and running, looking to attack in transition.
Pretty to Wiederick.
Wiederick, he's got a big wind up and lets that thing fly. I think Doak got a piece of that.
That was a heavy shot. Here's Buell, guarded by Stanzel.
Nice little post pick there. Gets pushed. They call a loose ball push. Fans are asking for possession. Say that I disagree. Swing it over the top.
We did get a great name for the all-name team, 5th grader out of Highland Park, Squints Nettleton. No, I think a father did. It's a great name, Squints. No relation to Palladorus.
Short stick matchup on the side here. Little wiggle. Looks to get under. Can't. Carries back over the top. Great on-ball defense there. Highland Park, or I'm sorry, Jesuit looking to attack from the wings here.
That's a tough one.
What happened there? Who's looking
I think
down?
it went off his stick. It went off of him. I'm not too sure. It was a deflection.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take. Get hit with the ball and it still goes in. But 4-3, Jesuit gets the first one here of the second half. That's their 3rd goal of this run. Highland Park's got to get a stop. They want to stop this run. get one back, tie it up. Next possession is going to be huge. Massimilian doing work at the face-off X, but he's unable to control it off the ground. Ensuing ground ball. Jesuit comes up with it. They move it over. They can't handle. Both having trouble clearing the ball. Siebold wants a quick whistle, but ball came back on the field. Got to get that thing off. Highland Park, big possession for them. You want to see if you can respond here. Stop a 3-goal run by the Rangers. They go to this 1-3-2 look.
They move the ball around. Third quarter is brought to you by Iron Planet, the leading online marketplace for heavy equipment. Please check them out at ironplanet.com. They have the official contract with the United States military and are the exclusive seller of decommissioned Hummers. Oh, there's a nice save there by Milliken. Hugs his pipe.
This is a nice save. Want to maybe have your head up there. He's at a low angle there. Milliken does a great job on those, making sure that he's not flat across his line. He's square to the ball as that ball carrier is coming down, taking up as much of the cage as possible. It's going to be a tough one to get to go on him, unless you can move him and stick it near pipe like we saw Sprock do there at the end of the first quarter.
Both teams playing great defense. Both goalies playing well. Offenses trying to figure out the riddle. It'll be interesting to see which team matches up with ESD, as ESD is a capable goal-scoring opponent. Obviously, both of these teams are, but they've got a little more juice when it comes to offensive power. Here's a big player right here. It sure is. Oh, that's Tommy Hovivian, number 2. Marshall Ellison, huge body.
Massive, throwing down dirt, number 41.
It's a great number.
Seems fitting.
Jump ball, oh goodness.
Big check there. Jesuit player finds it coming out of the box. Marshall Ellison.
My gosh.
Yes, he's big.
He is so big.
He's big. Jesuit looks to enjoy this possession a little bit. Or will they step on this short, attack the pipe, bang it through? Head up. Looking for step downs. Nope. Keep it moving. To dodge this shorty off a ball movement. So Vivian, he's a big kid.
That's Jackson, Jacob Jackson. He prefers his left hand. He's ambidextrous.
Doak Walker with the save there. He's up to task. Highland Park looks to clear it. Got the short stick right up. They're out. Carries over midfield. Below the timeline.
Great question by Gunnar Rawling. Gunnar Rawlings, are there other types of shorts? He was the guy wearing the jean shorts, cutoffs. That's pretty funny, Gunnar.
Siebold's got a shorty out here in space. See what he does with it.
They chase it out.
Yep, flush it.
Head up. Wholesome back.
Jesuit applying some pressure here, looking to speed them up a little bit. Looked like it worked for a couple moments there, and now Highland Park settling back in here. Max Holzenbach, he's got a short stick. He's going to invert and go at it. Pull comes early to flush it. Keep it hot, they got it.
Would like to see them seal that guy. Get to the middle. Luke Milliken.
Sees it all the way. Good lefty bounce shot there. Milliken steps laterally, gets dumped on that outlet.
Matthew Pretty. His brother here supporting him today.
John Michael representing our state at the next level, but Michigan.
Got plenty of playing time this year. Really did a great job. Out of the box. Sprock on a shorty. Got to be ready to go. They show adjacent. They swing it through X. 4-3, 3:20 left. Third quarter brought to you by Iron Planet. We'll bring you the Iron Planet heavy lifter here at the end of the game. Got to start to get our mind around that. Start to think about who we're going to go with. Right. Never mind.
Right now, Kyle Massimilian is batting 1,000 at the face-off X. He's got 6 GBs.
And that's really good. And that's going to be a man-up opportunity for Jesuit. Kyle Massimilian doing his best at the face-off X. And actually doing better than his best because 10 for 10 is outstanding.
Chris Walker.
Chris Walker has a lot of GBs. Rather good in his own right. Dom Massimilian, Kyle's older brother, he's heading to Georgetown to play next year. Has 1 year of eligibility left. Dom helped Highland Park win the state championship. Member of the Revenge Train, where they beat something like 6 teams that they had lost to in a row, at least 4. Pretty unbelievable run. Right now, Scott's down by 1. And here's the fake flip. Barnum's got it. Step down, Jackson. Pew! Nice idea.
I like it. Just barely missed it. It's a great place to run the fake flip on man up. I'll cut inside. Got shooters over the top if you can find them.
3-man carry. Bang it over the top. Hassel. Quality shot.
Send cutters down the pipe. They're in a 1-4.
Oh my goodness. Jacob Jackson. Yeah.
Puts that off the upper 90. Paints that corner. Pulls out of bounds. Burnham on the chase.
We appreciate Keaton, E5. Oh my. There's Sprock.
Sprock, that was deep.
That was deep. Was that deeper than 15?
I think so. Right around there. Right around there. I think he might have caught it at, 16, 17, stepped in and released it from about 15.
Keaton E5 says the best thing about the live stream is the commentating. It's just as good as the game. We would say that the players on the field make it very easy. There's a lot of great talent out there. We enjoy the opportunity to do this. Both teams are excellent. There's a timeout. Right now, if you're looking at body language on the sideline, Jesuit considerably more excited. Highland Park trying to figure it out. 3-5 right now in this timeout, sponsored to you by Carl Lynch. What are you going to break down? What are you going to talk about?
It's like, hey, we're fine. You're down 2 goals in a state semifinal game. You're Highland Park, probably been here before this season. Biggest thing is, just make sure that you stay together. You mentioned the body language. I would say that's the first thing is, that you're trying to create as much positive energy as possible. Positivity breeds positivity. It's going to breed energy. Right now, you just gotta make the next play. Jesuit over here is getting hype in their huddle. They're jumping up and down. You see water bottles spraying in the air. So they've got good energy. That's what they're trying to do is keep this thing going. And Highland Park's got to make some plays here. It's one play at a time. You've just got to get the next ground ball in front of you. Every opportunity to make a play, it's got to be made. And then from there, finish your scoring opportunities. You're right back in this. This is a tight game. You don't want your guys to tighten up, and it looks like that's the message, at least the idea that Jesuit sending to their team, keeping them hype, keeping them supporting each other, and just kind of grinding it out. But Highland Park's fine. They're fine. They've just got to start to finish a little bit.
Plenty of time left in this one. 151. Want to thank our title sponsor, Josie Records. Josie Records Dallas. It's an amazing spot. Make sure you check it out. Oh, here's Massimilian with another face-off. Dispossessed on that one, actually. That's his first one that he's dropped. It was a function of the wing play. Jesuit now, 137 left. 5-3. Grinding this game to a halt.
Yeah, one thing that this Jesuit style of play that they're in right now does is it forces you to play a ton of defense. Keeps the ball out of your offensive end. So once you get it offensively, the big thing is to, you want to play fast, but don't play rush. You don't, and that's the tough thing. That is a gift right there. Burnham just not looking there. He was communicating off ball. Hassel throws it to him, leaks out of bounds. And then that's a really tough play if you're Highland Park. You give it right back to him. Got to clear the ball the first time. Not afford them second chance opportunities. Nice little question mark there. But ball goes the other way. Leaks out. Doesn't get a shot off. And here's Highland Park out and running. It's one thing I'd say Jesuit's done a good job of is they're limiting transition opportunities here for Highland Park. Highland Park's an extremely athletic team. They want to get the ball up and out quickly, and they've been unable to do so in attack and transition so far this game. They're able to do it at any moment, and now we're under 10 seconds. See what they get here at the end of the third quarter.
Here is Finn Gent to Holsomback. That's from distance.
That is from distance as the clock winds 0. Jesuit, they continue their run. They're on a 4-goal run right now, I believe.
Right. They're up 3-1.
Up 5-3, headed into the fourth quarter. We're 12 minutes away from knowing what the full slate of games tomorrow looks like. One team here will punch their ticket to the state championship game, and one season will be over. We're 12 minutes away from that.
5-3. Iron Planet brings you the third quarter action. Of course, at the end of this game, we'll have the Iron Planet heavy lifter. Excited to figure who that's going to be. Everything is in the balance right now. Very tight game. Very close. It's going to be fascinating. Fascinating to see how it all plays out. 12 minutes.
Christopher Walsh will be just fine out here.
That's right.
Never gets sick.
Here we go. We're back to the face-off X here. Next possession for Highland Park, for me, I think is extremely crucial. They want to win the first 5 minutes of this final frame. Starts here with this face-off. Massimilian has been outstanding today. He's winning all of the GBs, and he's won all of the face-offs. So, despite that, Highland Park still down 2 here. 12 minutes left to play in the semifinal matchup. Massimilian, tough GB, comes up with it. Gets it down the alley, still haven't gotten a touch.
Hard double. Max Holzenbach is such a big, strong athlete.
Big, strong kid.
Right now, has Owen Siebold.
I think we want to go. If you start to look to invert here at all, Krem, what adjustments are you making if you're Highland Park?
Well, right now, Highland Park is going with this set where they know they're drawing the slide, so they immediately move it to the backside. They have a hard ball side cut. They spin it back over the top. And now they're into a spot where they've drawn a slide and they've attacked the backside, but when they're attacking the backside, they're attacking a long stick. So it's pretty tough. And right here, everybody's kind of inside. Look at how many people are. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. Whoa.
Siebold hadn't scored yet, right?
No, that's what we're doing.
So they needed him to do that. Obviously, he drives the bus.
Carries up, draws a flag. Then he just sets his hands out in front, turns the corner, and absolutely demolishes that back pipe. That was a great take by Siebold. They needed him. Senior. Need to get production out of your seniors in big games.
Needed that. That finally stopped the run.
Penalty stick, so Jesuits going man down. Highland Park's uppers. We'll have a 6-on-5 opportunity here. See if they can get this game back to tied up.
See if Kyle Massimilian can continue this trend at the face-off X, and he does. Moves it right out there to Alexander.
Real quick and easy like. Here is a big, big, big man-up opportunity.
Do you take a timeout here to make sure you get exactly what you want?
That's how I know when it goes.
I feel like they know what they're doing. You know, I feel like they've got...
They've only got one left.
They're communicating from
the sideline.
You know, offense is in front of them, so all the players can hear them. Carry over the top. Bang it down that side. Look for that skip to score. Wind up. Siebold looks to get one there too. Pulls his stick, gets to the front. Big save by Milliken. You're going to want to ride this ball back. See if you can win it back. You've got an extra
Milliken.
Extra man.
Or not Milliken, Siebold. Looks a little gimpy on that last one. Trying to run there.
Yeah, he wasn't really involved in that ride. Not really his style. He normally works hard after the ball goes the other way. So
both coaching staffs getting after the refs.
Not real sure what the confusion is here, but it's like a timeout here, Jesuit. Coach Thompson not thrilled about whatever just happened there. 9:44 left in this semifinal matchup. Jesuit Rangers up 5-4 here on Highland Park. What do you think this timeout's about? Coach Duran just wanted to make sure they secure that possession?
Yeah, let's take care of the ball. We've got two. We're in the fourth quarter. Might as well burn one, retain this possession. It's 9:44 left, still plenty of time to play. But let's just calm down here real quick. It's important. Get the troops ready. Everybody's a little tight out there. This one, I mean, just because it's such a rivalry, such a matchup here, no one wants to lose this game.
No, ever.
So, especially when it's a chance to go to the Final Four, or the championship, mind you. We're in the Final Four. We're already there.
Could be a fall ball 5th, 6th grade game between these two, and they're not trying to lose it.
Right.
This is a big one.
Whoever scores the next goal going to factor a lot into how this game plays out.
If Siebold could have gotten that last one to go, that would have been massive to tie it up. Was unable to do so. They pick again, run him down this alley. Bang it, staggered screen out of the timeout.
It's that action, though, on the backside where the top guy flashes hard down, and then the backside man is picking up, which makes it very difficult to handle.
Jack Tabor, that's his second of the day. That's a timely goal. Puts the Rangers up 2.
He's got 2 and 1. Leading scorer for the Rangers. Last year he was dominant at the face-off X in the championship game. Right now he's contributing a lot more on offense. He's a junior. Right? He's a junior? Jack Tabor?
He is.
Big GB there.
Still plenty of time if you're...
Nice
here
look.
they are in transition. This is trouble.
This is their first opportunity, really. Oh, my.
That's a play you're hoping he makes. That's a good loose push to take there if you're Jesuit.
Yeah, go ahead and get everything all settled out.
Yeah. If you're Highland Park, you're like, can I get a whistle? Let's get that ball to the alley. Here we go, big possession. Still all the time in the world here.
Oh, he just got buried.
Yeah.
That's a no call.
Yeah.
That's a bad no call.
Rips his helmet off. Got to slide right to the face there as he carried down the alley and let that thing go. It's Finn Gent down on the turf rolling around. His head is bothering him. Rips his helmet off right away.
That's probably a 3-minute unreleasable.
I didn't see the hit. I was kind of watching Milliken save an outlet. Looked like it was well after the play, though, or after the ball was gone.
Regardless, right now, just in terms of how the game has been reffed in general in 2017, if there's any helmet-to-helmet contact, I mean, even if it's right on time, I mean, you just can't hit helmet-to-helmet. That's how that works. So, Finn Gent, he probably plays football. He's used to getting hit.
Finn Gent make the all-name team?
Finn Gent is definitely all-name team. Anytime you get a Finn. Finn is a great name.
Finn is a great name.
We hope he's feeling better, Finn Gent.
All right, Jesuit looks to clear the ball here from their own box. Double team on ball. Here's Tabor again. Carrying, bangs it short. Back to Milliken.
Hassel working hard back to the ball.
Yeah, great job coming out of the box, getting vertical, being open.
Great job clearing it up.
Just going to leg it in. Just got to get a touch.
Well, Grayson Hassel hasn't figured into the scoring equation here today. He's played heavy minutes and done a great job securing the ball. He's got one. Time and room.
He does make a lot of plays all over the field, though.
6-4. People are going to start to ask for timers on.
Jesuit will enjoy every single possession from here on out. They will not go early. They will pass this ball around. They're going to force you to come play them in order to get a timer on. Starts to get low. You may see them start to take some possession shots. Here's this look again. Tabor bears down, gets it through X. Ooh, little post pick, gets run through. They're going to call that a moving screen.
Yeah.
Gonna need a lot. If that's a makeup call, they're gonna need a lot more makeup calls than that. Here's Alexander scooting.
Here we go, 2-goal game, 7 minutes left. See what Highland Park can do in this possession. This is a big possession.
Huge. Because every time Jesuit's gonna get the ball, they're gonna try to chew up about 2 minutes. And they've been doing a good job taking care of the ball. They haven't necessarily just thrown it back. Here's House, looks in.
Throws that lefty off his back foot, sails it. Not sure what that was, if they called it tipped.
Bad. Oh, Jesus.
But no one.
On the weekend so far. There you go. There's number 2.
Highland Park retains possession. Over the top, step down. Into his stick.
Up and out. Here's Sitton working hard, though, in transition.
Yeah, here's Tabor bearing down this pipe. He wants one. Oh, big goal. Big goal.
Hat trick for Tabor. 4th point of the game.
Hat trick put the kid in the club. Jack Tabor, he's got 3 and 1 today. He's got the last 2, which have both been massive. One to respond to Siebold's to get him back up 2, and then that one to take him up 3. Early candidate here for Josie Records man of the match, I would say.
Definitely.
Ooh. These guys having fun on the wing, this near side.
Battling. Now. Super interesting. Well, it's forward. Massimilian is just so dominant.
He's really good. Interference call, procedure call, not sure. Here come the hard checks.
Yeah. It's a ding dong check.
Jesuit will enjoy this one for as long as they allow them to. Again, you might see them as they start to feel like the clock is, or the timer is about to get put on them. You may see them start to take some possession shots. Again, just possessing the ball. Time is on their side here. Screen down. Second screen. Flash through. Bear down this pipe. Oh, great defensive play there. Is that Alexander?
Yes. Big time play. Here's Stern. Look what I found. Moves it to Alexander. Here comes House. Gonna need to go right now.
Got negative numbers here. Trying to get their offensive or their subs on. It's a long shift for Alexander, so he's got to get off. Got a whistle on the field.
Oh. That was fortunate.
What happened there? We're able to make changes there. Here we go, Siebold. He's going to try and work from behind. Bangs it over the top. Oh, sneak on this near side. Don't throw it. Really good decision. Everything going through Siebold right now. Carries up that lefty side. He's in. Oh.
Tries to beat Milliken High.
High to high is going to be...
That's a great play. Oh, big save there by number 13. Knox Higginbotham.
There you go, kid.
Again, Milliken extremely skilled with the ball in his stick.
Great opportunity there. Created by Nelson.
Three-goal game. We're under 4 minutes left here. Jesuit trying to clear the ball.
Here's Sprock. Guarded by Walker.
Check broke. People broke a big stick on the check.
It's getting close right now.
Clock is ticking here. We'll see a massive celebration. Close game all the way through. I feel like Jesuit has really tilted the field in their favor here in the second half. Again, just enjoying their possessions. Highland Park with some crucial errors. Not that they didn't have opportunities and possessions, and it's certainly not over yet. They've got to start to really try and speed up this Jesuit offense. Ball's tipped, going out. Jesuit retains possession. 2:43 left.
7-4. I'd like to thank our title sponsor here, Josie Records. Josie Records man of the match coming up. Looks like it's going to be Tabor. And there's Buell.
Buell. Jesuit sideline. They're going nuts over there. A lot of energy. Might do it.
Jesuit's going to go back to the state championship game again. And they're going to try and go back to back. And here's what I'm going to tell you. They have this little storyline, right? A couple years ago, it was all Jesuit, right? When Nakai Montgomery was a freshman, okay? And Jesuit had all the juice. And then ESD came and they knocked them off. Well, now it's ESD that's undefeated. And Jesuit only needs to get one, right? Here's Kate Saustad.
Gets lifted off the ground. Highland Park going man up here with 2:07 left. Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was here in Houston. It was at Friendswood. And it was ESD that played the spoiler. And that was a tough one. Anything can happen in a championship game. Anything.
Fake flip. Siebold still got it. Bangs it over. Oh, he's looking at ball side cut. Oh, ball gets deflected. He somehow keeps his focus and handles that. Pushes it wide of the cage.
The
51.
Yeah, the Jesuit ESD game was a 7-5 game. We called it last game of the regular season on Stick Star Productions. It was tough. There's another save by Milliken. The score at the end of the first quarter was what? 3-1?
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
3-3 at half.
3-3 at half. Highland Park has had a tough time, which means that Milliken is definitely the heavy lifter, right?
I would say so.
I mean, he's only given up one goal in the... You'd like to give it to Massimilian for his effort at the face-off X, but Luke Milliken has given up one goal in the last 3 quarters.
Yeah, and 4 in the game. I mean, that's pretty insane. How many saves? 10? That's pretty good.
Pretty big time.
He's played really well. I think the Josie Records man of the match, to me, that's pretty easy. I would say that's got to go to Tabor. And
Definitely.
I would also like to throw him out there. You know, Tabor's got 3 goals and an assist, and he had probably the most important one. HP was down 2. Siebold turned the corner, stuck it lefty, went down 1, and then Tabor got the 1 to push them back up 2.
Yeah, so then we're talking about that being the electric play of the day. I would like to see some of Milliken's saves again. Go ahead and take a look at those. He was sensational.
I would also say that it was Sprock at the end of the second quarter.
He got under.
He got under. He's attacking that pipe. He throws his hand and went twister to that near corner right there before the half. That was also a pretty big play.
Huge play.
So those are the options here. 23 seconds left. Really academic at this point. Jesuit's going to return to the state title game tomorrow. So it sounds like we've got our Josie Records man of the match.
We do.
Congratulations to Jack Tabor for his 3-goal, 1-assist performance today. Our heavy lifter, right? We're going to go with the Tindy, IronPlanet.com heavy lifter of the game. That's going to be Luke Milliken.
The Jesuit Tindy.
And we got to make a decision here on the electric play of the game from Frontier Utilities.
I say, yeah.
How about the save by Milliken on Siegel that would have tied it up at 7? Scott Town Park's 2-goal run in order to get on their 2 or 6s now.
We've got another nomination here. It would be Milliken's save on Siebold that would have tied the game at 7. Also an electric play. Provided a nice little spark.
Brock's goal before the half.
Yeah, I think it's Brock's goal before the half. Tied it up. Individual effort. 15 seconds left. Huge play.
And that's what it's going to be. Frontier Utilities electric play of the day, of the game. That's going to go to David Sprock. Jesuit Rangers advance. We're going to see Jesuit versus ESD in the state championship game tomorrow. But first, earlier in the day, we've got a Division II matchup, right, against Rockwall and Greenhill.
2 teams that neither have won a state championship. So that's pretty interesting, pretty exciting stuff. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Obviously, Josie Records, our title sponsor. Frontier Utilities, first half sponsor. Iron Planet. Third quarter, man up, man down. Lone Star Alliance. Timeouts brought to you by Carl Lynch. Friends of the THSLL and Stick Star production include Bridge Lacrosse, Bank of America Merrill Lynch, and then THSLL and Stick Star production supporters include the Headstrong Foundation for Kyle, Reggie, Patrick, Adolfo Laurel.
Thank you guys for tuning in today.
And that's all she wrote here from Katy, Texas. We will see you tomorrow for more Stick Star Productions. Again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. We appreciate it.